Hey, buenos dias, 60. How's everybody today? I'm a little crazy today. I have to admit it. I'm a little crazy today. Why? Because I saw The Last Jedi last night. That's the latest installment in a series starting in the 70s called Star Wars. And it's basically, you know, a good story. I was never really a Star Wars fan. I've seen a couple, but I was never really a fan. I don't get it. Some people are just absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's okay, you know. But when the first one came out, I didn't see it in the theaters. And I saw Richard Pryor on a Tonight Show. Richard Pryor was and is still the standard for black comedians. And Richard Pryor showed, he said, I saw Star Wars last night, and the crowd, largely white, claps, yay, Star Wars. And then he pauses and says, well, there are no black people in the future. Then the audience really laughs and claps, which makes me, you know, wonder about that audience. Are they like okay with that? So anyway, fast forward 40 years, and now the latest installment is called The Last Jedi, and it's as if they had diversity training or sensitivity professor at a liberal arts college watch the original with his class and say, we're going to remake this and do it with the thought of inclusion and diversity as the driving force behind it. And they check off every box, right? Leading character, The Last Jedi, is a woman, and she's a Brit. So even in a galaxy far, far away, we're still fighting British colonialism. So it's leading character. It's a female Jedi. Then they have black female pilot, check. Asian female pilot, check. Black pilot, interracial love interest, check. Just right down the line, check, 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 check. Oh, female commander, check. Second female commander, check. Wait, no white guys. Evil empire, stop it. Wouldn't it have been great if Donald Trump and George Bush would have just said, hey, let us play those roles? You know, that would have been just awesome, right? Because the only white guys in the whole thing are evil guys. You know what I mean? Which is great. I get it. So anyway, it's just it's comical to me. It really is. And then they're all done rapping, and then the caterer says, hey, Mr. Lucas. And he's like, what? He said, Senor, you got no beaners. He's like, what? He's like, cause you got no beaners, man, no hombres, no tamales. He's like, what? He's like, you can know Hispanics? And he's like, oh, fuck, cut. So then they can drag Benicio del Toro in so they can check off the Hispanic box. Poor Benicio del Toro, such a great actor, such a talented guy. Oh my God, in the movie Traffic, he was unbelievable. And now they got to schlep him in there to check that box. Hispanic, check. You know, so it's kind of comical, you know what I mean? So that's, again, white people, right? Exactly. White people who have lots of money, live in all white neighborhoods, feeling compelled to express diversity. Oh, what a joke, right? Anyway, so I think diversity does work and does matter, but only when it just happens. Because the one thing I believe is the cream always rises to the crop. And that's going back 30 years in the NFL when an American Indian quarterback led the Raiders to a Super Bowl championship, and they were coached by Hispanic American, Jim Plunkett and Tom Flores. I don't think there was any push for diversity there. Fast forward, the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who I hate, the Pittsburgh Steelers hire Mike Tomlin, and he was a great hire. And I hate saying this because I hate the Steelers. He was a great hire. And he's a black guy. I went to William & Mary, great college in the South. And he's done an amazing job. He's has the highest winning percentage of any Steeler coach in history. And he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's done an amazing job. Just an amazing job. And it kills me to say that, but he has. You know, I'm a New England fan, and New England owns his ass. But anyway, so here's the deal. So after, so the Rooneys who own the Steelers, and they're white, and I mean white. And so the Rooneys who own the Steelers hire Mike Tomlin, and he does a great job. And it works out great for the Steelers. A year or 2 goes by, and the Rooneys feel compelled to introduce a rule into the NFL ownership that says you must interview a black coach for any opening. Okay, rather than saying you must do what we did and seek out the best available coach possible. Ours happens to be a brother, right? No. Now you got to do that. Now, let me tell you how that's worked out. There's a black coach in Cleveland right now who is 1-35. That means he has 1 win and 35 losses, okay? And didn't win a single game last year. 1-35 since he started coaching. Guess what? They re-signed him to a new contract. The coach in Cincinnati has been there, who's black, has been there 16 years. Hasn't won a single playoff game. So that's what happens when you ram diversity down somebody's throat, okay? I think we should be compelled just to seek out the best. I don't care who changes my tires. I don't care who paints my house. I don't even care who marries my daughter or my granddaughter, as long as it's the best person possible. That's all I care about. And I think more Americans think like that than you would ever believe. Than the rebels would let us to believe, right? That's the great thing about Star Wars. I don't even know what they're protesting against. I don't even know what they're resisting. I don't know. You know, I mean, just like today's kids, I don't know what they're protesting against. And I get it. My dopey generation was guilty of the same mindless, fruitless protestations, or however you say it were. So anyway, so at the end of the day, all I really care about is that we put the best people in the best positions, regardless, right? You know, if something were to happen to my granddaughter, who's part Italian, part Korean, and part black, if something were to happen to her and she was in a hospital, do you think I would give a shit about diversity? I don't care if the doctor, I wouldn't care if the doctors were black or green or white or yellow. I just want the best possible doctor on your staff working on my granddaughter. And shouldn't all of America think about everything like that? From the roof on your house to the guy changing your tires. Don't you want the best person? The most skilled, the most able? Or do you want somebody operating on your granddaughter that's there because of their skin color? Wake the fuck up, America. Stop it, right? Jesus. You know? And again, I blame a lot of this on my dopey generation. Idiots, right? White people. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So, on behalf of white people everywhere, I apologize. Peace, B-60.